Hey guys, how's it going? You're back with another edition of the Real Wheel Deal, and today I have a very special Advan GT for you. You might see my Advan GT video in 20-inch, made for the Nissan GTR. Advan GT in 18-inch after they started making them in more sizes, and also the Advan GT Premium, which is a special premium finish they did. Today's one, Advan GT for Porsche. So what sets it apart from for Porsche? Well, I'll go over the details, but first thing I'm going to talk about is the Advan GT. It's the Advan GT 5-spoke design, very lightweight. It's a fully forged wheel from Advan, which is one of only two they have in the lineup that are fully forged. It's got this really nice big hanging cut for the spokes here to emphasize big brake clearance, lots of weight savings, and also it has a really nice ability to have this step lip here, and it also has this cut in here, which is signature of Advan. So that's just a quick detail. If you want more details on the basic Advan GT, just check on the sidebar or comment, and I can probably link you guys. And this one's the Porsche one. So why is the Porsche one so different? Well, the first thing you might notice obviously is the center locking piece. But actually, let's just ignore the center locking for a bit. Let's just talk about the wheel as a whole. So even if it's not center locking, you have the 5x130. It's totally different than the Advan GT. The Advan GT for Porsche, what happened was actually all the dies and all the pressing tools they used couldn't be reused to make this wheel. Advan had to go back to the drawing board, redesign the Advan GT just for Porsche. So that shows Advan's dedication to making a proper wheel for Porsche enthusiasts that performs well and looks good. The main thing we have first is going to be the rim profile. So rim profile, I'm going to turn these wheels to the side. The rim profile is this piece right here. So see here that this isn't totally flat. A lot of rims we see, the barrel, it kind of just goes straight out or has a little bit of shape. But this one, even on the inside, when I touch it, you can see it moves up and back in. The reason for this is the cars that these are made for, they might have the option of having PCCB. So PCCB is Porsche's carbon ceramic disc brake package. And with that package, you know, the disc brake and the caliper, it gets really big. And if you had a normal wheel profile, it's just gonna touch the inside of the rim. So Advan first redesigned that so that this would be good clearance for Porsche vehicles. The second thing they had to do was, with the spokes coming in and a special cutting here, they had to totally redesign the face. So there's two faces available for the front and two faces available for the rear. The first is concave 1 and 2, which is made just for the front, and concave 3 and 4, which is just for the back. So all the steps that they make are staggered. This is because if you want to maintain that good Porsche stance that Porsches are well known for, you got to have it staggered, and Advan definitely prioritized those two sizings just to make sure that it looked exactly proper for the car. You know, original manufacturer equipped Porsche center locks, they're going to have it staggered and they're in this size. The second thing I want to emphasize is center locking. So with the Advan GT for Porsche, they made the size and the shape of it just for Porsche, but then you get two options in the middle here. The two options we have is 5x130, which is the Porsche bolt pattern. The second one is center locking. So 5x130, that means that this wheel can fit Macan, Panamera, Boxster, Cayman, 911. When we get to center locking, it's only going to be for the cars that do center locking. So it's going to be the 991 Carrera, the GT. It's going to be for me GTS, Turbo S, and also GT3 or GT3 RS. And what happens is when you do the center locking on this Porsche wheel, do you know what the torque rating is? It's over 400 foot-pounds of torque just to torque this down. So not every wheel manufacturer can get a wheel of the quality to be torqued down to 440 or 480 foot-pounds of torque. So that also attests to Advan's quality that they try to do. So you can see that they put a lot of effort, they got a lot of retooling done, they redesigned the wheel just to make it just for one make, just for Porsche. So that's why I love Advan GT's quality for how they make these wheels specifically just for a mark. So right here, you see here, this has like a metal cutting, it's all clear here, this is where the center lock will sit. Out here it has a little lip here to kind of hold the cup of the center lock. Here it says center lock here, and it has this reed dot cutting here. So it looks really nice in there. It's tooled really good, and like I said, the face is redesigned just to suit for Porsche, and we have the hubs in there. So lastly, I'll go over his colors. So Advan GT for Porsche is available in 3 colors. This is Racing Gloss Black. Second one available is Racing Gloss Red, and the third one is Racing Titanium Blue. And the Racing Titanium Blue version has like a diamond cut lip. which also brings me to the next feature of the Advan GT for Porsche. The Advan GT for Porsche also has this increased flange size. So the increased flange is to meet the specifics of Porsche, because they put down a lot more power. You know, it goes around corners pretty hard. So this flange is actually a lot taller than the other manufactured Advan GTs. Here we have a normal Advan GT lip, but there's another little step lip up here, which increases the height of this flange. And also the back one is a lot beefier too. Plus they have an entire knurling. So to meet Porsche's strict specifications, this wheel has a lot of changes in it just to make it fit a Porsche. So last what we got to do is get this on a scale. So I'm gonna get my scale up here, I'm gonna weigh them off. Now remember that with a center locking wheel, there's a lot more beef here and a lot more strength because of how heavy that nut gets torqued down. And the weight savings is not gonna be as much as I think it is, but as a forged wheel for performance, I think it's gonna come pretty close. So we'll start with this guy. And I have a hard surface here that I'm putting my scale on. So this guy here, I'm gonna put this on. And this is 23.6 pounds. So that's pretty light for this wheel, 23.6 pounds. This is a 20 inch by 9 inch wide wheel. And this guy's a big one. This one's 20 by 11. 20 by 11. So this is 26.2 pounds. So I'm not sure how those numbers stack up against other wheels that are center locking, but for a wheel of this size, it's 20 by 11. It's a massively huge wheel and it weighs 26 pounds. But even with 26 pounds, you know, you're not going to get center locking with a lot of wheel manufacturers. You're not going to get forged, and you're not going to get a wheel manufacturer that's put in so much effort to get a wheel to fit for one certain brand or one certain make. So I really like this Advan GT. You know, it's a huge privilege to have been able to bring in a set made just for Porsche, because it really tests the Advan's quality of really caring to go back to the drawing board, spend a lot of effort, a lot of time to redesign a wheel, you know, to make a vision of what they really wanted. So I think with this Advan GT for Porsche, they definitely succeeded. So if you guys have any more questions, comment below, hit subscribe. I'll keep showing you guys the newest wheels, some limited edition ones, and whatever special things so I can answer all your guys' questions. So that's all I have for the Advan GT for Porsche. Thanks. Oh.